smoke till we sleep. We ran the streets just to eat. Now we kick up our feet. Smoke.
I wanted me to run fucking timelines.
No, you ain't gotta run timelines. You tell the story how you want to tell it.
Alright, we big lit. Let's get it.
Yeah, you tell the story how you want to tell it. I mean, like I told you, this episode 1, this 10 Trees and MC. You feel me? If you ain't ready, I can talk about you for a minute
I'm ready. Let's get it.
or whatever. He said he ready.
Ready, let's get it. Part and the rush.
Well, I gotta plug Smokersection.
Someone stole my lighter.
We're going back to story, art, and connections. You being an artist, rock star, from where you came to where you are now, what's the connections in your story that like make you who you are? You feel like that make you the artist that you are right now. You feel me?
Yeah, I feel you.
Cause I mean everybody got their elements that they feed off of to, you know, continue in their story. Cause who writing your story? You.
Right.
You feel me?
Right.
I mean, I heard some lyrics you said earlier, but I won't release. You know, I'm just saying this on record because this is recording. But I won't release stuff from that. There's some stuff you said in that I know that fuel you. That same stuff that fuel me. That probably fuel Drew because he got kids too. You know what I'm saying?
Promiscuous eye.
But is it pointed at me? Is it?
Yeah. Well, who else is pointed at?
First of all.
We ain't trying to incriminate nobody.
You know, I'm acting like I'm famous. Which camera?
What? Talking about this?
No, I'm acting like I'm famous. Which camera? This one? Okay. First of all, you know, it be that boy Rockstar Sheet. You know what I mean? OG pretty boy to the bitches. BK Wo Fat to the niggas who want some battle smoke. You know?
Damn, what?
The things that like connected me to the music and who I am now is I grew up in the age where battle rap was first like coming of and being like popular. You know what I mean? In a city where it started at. So like hearing like niggas out there with the gritty ass bars like me, Joey Jihad, Reed Dollars, like Frankie with the grippers gone, like all them niggas like what his name, Quilly Mills.
Yeah, Quilly Mills have been around for. I remember him from the Smack DVDs and shit. A lot of people you saying I know them from Smack DVDs because I was on them motherfuckers. Right.
And these niggas that I'm talking about been before Smack DVDs. They made Smack with headshots.
That's what I'm saying.
That's what it was. When they started, it was headshots. Headshot pussy.
I didn't know it was called that then. I didn't know what it was called.
If you ever heard a Meat song and that shit come on and be like headshot pussy, that's what they used to. That's what it used to be. But you know what I mean, growing up in that era, hearing that shit, like you know what I mean, that kind of gave me my identity because it let me know what I wanted to hear myself like on a track. You feel me? Like or hear myself with bars. Like I wanted to be aggressive like that. I wanted that aggressiveness. You know what I mean? Like that gritty shit. You know what I mean? That griminess. So, you know what I mean, I studied it for as long as I could until I finally wrote my first rap. That joint was grimy as fuck. So, you know what I'm saying? I kept on with it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Then I had my brothers that was motivation as well. They was rapping, you know what I'm saying? Hearing my brother on the fire escape in West Park, you know what I mean, with his homies, remixing fucking Black Rob Woe and shit. Like, you know what I mean? Like, so that's what really shaped my identity. That's what shaped my grittiness, you know what I mean? Like, and then, like, of course, the environment I was raised in. You know, niggas know Philly ain't no joke, you know what I mean? Like, that shit is basically like little Chicago, like. So,
I wouldn't say it's little. It's probably bigger than damn Chicago.
Yeah, like you can't.
There's a lot of fucking size of damn Philly.
Honestly, Chicago might be little Philly because for a long time back in like the early 2000s, we held the like top murder rates. Like we was going crazy. But yeah, like just you can't be no pussy in that type of environment. You can't be no bitch. You can't be soft. You know what I'm saying? You can't back down nobody. You gotta have that. You gotta have that identity. You know what I'm saying? That niggas bought the rap, like, and you had to really live that shit because niggas will test you. Like, So, you know what I mean, just going through the motions, going through life, you know what I mean, like getting in my scraps, earning my war wounds and all that, like, that also helped shape that identity because it gave me authenticity to that gritty shit that I was spitting. Like,
well, look, opening up the discussion for everybody in the room, even me personally, if you was to compare yourself, I wouldn't even say story-wise, if you was another rapper right now, because everybody has a rapper they like, you know what I'm saying, or feed off of, or, you know what I'm saying, what rapper would you compare yourself to right now that you would say, like, y'all got the same tenacity, or, like, y'all match the same grittiness, or, you know what I'm saying?
If I could think about anybody, it's gonna be somebody that ain't even from this era right now, because ain't nobody spitting.
It don't matter what era they from. I'm saying it's gonna be anybody
spitting with the same gritty. It was only one nigga who was spitting with the same grittiness as me, for real. Like, you know what I'm saying, like with the delivery and the voice and everything. That was fine for honestly. Like, it's other niggas who really with that gritty shit, like Pooh Shiesty all in, but you know what I'm saying, like they got the grittiness, they got the life, but they, you know what I'm saying, they ain't got the voice and the, you know what I'm saying, like everything else that, you know what I mean, some niggas got put into that music shit when they transition. So, if I was gonna pick anybody, I'd say like DMX. DMX, probably Wayne back in like 07. From like 07.
Wayne on 07 now, boy.
Wayne, before he like started doing all them drugs and shit, his voice used to hit with his bars at the same time, even though he was a rich nigga, he ain't had a background.
I think Wayne was his best in 05.
That's why I said 05 to 08.
05, 06 was probably like his.
05 to 08 was his reign.
To me, was his best lyrical time. Like, lyric-wise.
I say 05 to
08. Because when he came out with Millie, I was like, I said, this is, his beat choice was proper, his bars was proper. I said, he nailed this, and that album was proper.
He was at his peak. At that point, he was in his 17th year on LeBron James' career and shit, so.
Yeah, but he had a mature album that people didn't like because he didn't give everybody that.
Nobody want that mature shit. They wanted.
Yeah, they didn't. When he made that song with Babyface, I said, damn, he could have been making music like this. Yeah. You feel me?
Well, that's the thing. Like, you got certain people who gonna like that sound, but your real fans, your core fans from the sound you came up on, they gonna always want that. Like, that's what happened to Meek for real. Like, even though he got all the success that he got, you know what I'm saying? Like, you still hear people like, I want that old Meek because the way that nigga sounded. No,
that song. What's the song he got out? What's the song he got out right now in the video? I love the video because he be in the. Yeah, in the middle of it. Yeah, see, that's
not even my favorite on that whole pack. My favorite.
No, I just like his energy. I love his energy on that song.
Like GTA, I fuck with that joint. I mean, I fuck with middle of it, but I fuck with GTA on it. But yeah, like niggas, like I mean, I would even put like old Meek in there. Like I could definitely hear old Meek in it, and that's because I came up listening to that nigga like everybody else is feeling. You know what I'm saying? Like he kind of like. Besides, like, and then niggas like Cassidy, like, fucking, like, Cassidy. You know what I mean? Like, I'm gonna mix out all that, because that's what I grew up listening to. I'm gonna mix a little bit of Beans. I get a little bit of Freeway in me sometimes, like, you know what I mean?
What about you, Damage?
Questions like this are always hard for me, you know?
Why? You smoking crack or something?
I can answer them questions better than he can.
Tell why this question is hard for me.
I can answer them questions better than he can, and that's no joke.
Question. So, let's get again.
It's saying comparing yourself to another rapper, whether it's a rapper right now. But we speaking in your person right now. We saying your story. No. Ain't nobody get. This is an open discussion right here for this episode. This is basically like saying your story from the beginning of the first day. Look, little Drew, you picked up the microphone.
I'm the best.
Look, you was like, you had the little mic in your hand. He was like, I'm gonna be a rapper. You remember you was in the mirror? You remember that? Look at him. Look at him. Look at his eyeball.
You remember?
Listen.
Yeah.
Look at you. Yeah. The day it happens, you light up.
Yeah.
Listen. I'm the best person in this circle right now qualified to describe Scott and another musician.